Namaskar दोस्तों. Imagine a deal so massive that it covers nearly 2 billion people. A deal that combines the manufacturing power of India with the technological might of Europe. A deal that has been called the mother of all deals. But while the New Delhi and Brussels are celebrating, there's a silence in Washington and anxiety in Beijing. Why is a trade deal between India and Europe causing shockwaves across the Atlantic? Well, after 18 years of waiting, stalling, and negotiating, the India European Union Free Trade Agreement is finally a reality. We are talking about cheaper cars, duty free textiles, and a massive shift in global geopolitics. But is this deal actually beneficial for the common Indian? Or is there a catch? Today we decode the fine print. Let's get started. First, for students who want to understand in detail, let's quickly clear the basics. What exactly is a free trade agreement? Think of it as a VIP pass. Normally, when Indian goods go to Europe, they face a tax called customs duty. This makes our shirts, leather, and jewelry expensive there. A free trade agreement removes this tax wall and gives us an advantage to sell goods at a more competitive pricing in the global market. But this isn't just any free trade agreement. This is with European Union. We are not dealing with one country, we are dealing with a bloc of 27 nations, Germany, France, Italy, Sweden, a combined market of 450 million high-income consumers. When you add India's 1.4 billion people, this deal covers nearly 2 billion lives. But dosto, this love story didn't start today. It started way back in 2007. Negotiations began, but by 2013, they crashed. Why? Because Europe wanted to sell India their wines and cars duty free, and India said, no way. We had to protect our farmers and our auto industry. For nearly a decade, the file gathered dust. So, what changed in 2026? Why the sudden urgency? We'll get to the geopolitics in a minute, but first, what are you getting out of this? Let's talk regarding the wallet. For an Indian middle class and aspirational buyers, it has the most exciting numbers. Look at wine. Previously, if you imported a bottle, you paid 150% tax. That is coming down drastically to 20 to 30% for premium ranges. And yes, Scotch whiskey lovers, duties on them are being reduced from 150% to 40%. But the headline grabber is cars. Currently, importing a European car attracts a massive 110% duty. Under this free trade agreement, this tariff will be reduced to 10% over time. Does this mean a BMW will cost the same as a Maruti? No. The government has been smart here. They have used a system called tariff rate quota. Only a limited number of cars, approximately 2.5 lakhs, will come in India at lower rates, mostly in luxury segment. Your local manufacturing is still protected, but competition is coming. But here is the real win for India: textiles and leather. Countries like Bangladesh and Vietnam had zero duty access to Europe, which hurt our Indian exporters. With this deal, Indian textiles, footwears, handicrafts can enter Europe at 0% duty. This is a game changer for jobs in Tripur, Surat, and Kanpur. We are finally on a level playing field. Now, a critical point for serious learners: in 2013, the deal failed because Europe wanted access to India's dairy sector. Europe produces excess milk and cheese. If they flooded our market, our millions of small farmers would be destroyed. Did India surrender this time? Absolutely not. Dairy and poultry are fully excluded. This is a massive diplomatic victory. The government drew a Lakshman Rekha around our farmers. On the flip side, India wanted services mobility. We wanted our IT professionals, nurses, and accountants to work in Europe easily. The deal covers this: easier visas, post study work, rights for students, and recognition of professional degrees. This fits perfectly with the Digital India narrative. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's a Trojan horse in this deal. It is called CBAM, Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism. Simply put, Europe says if your factory emits too much carbon, pay a tax before selling it to us. This is dangerous for our steel and aluminum sectors. While the free trade agreement removes custom duties, this carbon tax could still make our goods expensive. The slide mentions a dialogue on it, but this remains a challenge for Indian industry to go green fast. Now let's zoom out. Why did this deal happen now? Slide 13 can give us a hint. And yes, it throws some, let's say, colorful shade at the US president. Yeah, yes, I'm referring to the tariff threats from Donald Trump. With the Trump 2.0 policies making the US unpredictable and protectionist, Europe needed a new friend and India needed to diversify away from China. Geopolitically, this is India and European Union deciding to be the adults in the room. Europe is realizing they cannot rely solely on US for security and China for trade. Russia is watching closely too, especially regarding the defense deal. By signing this, India has sent a message. We are not just a regional player, we are a key pillar of the global economy. So, is this deal beneficial? Financially, yes, the combined market is huge. Strategically, definitely. It reduces our dependence on single superpowers, but the success lies in the execution. Can our manufacturers compete with the German engineering? Can we navigate the carbon tax? India is projected to be the fourth largest economy soon. This deal is a rocket fuel we need it. It's not just about trade, it's about trust. What do you think? Will the cheaper European cars crush Indian brands or will it force them to innovate? Let me know in the comments below. I have attached a full PDF analysis in the description for you to download. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. Jai Hind.
ठीक है, एक तो लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए महाकाल का दबा के लाइक और शेयर ठोक दीजिए 5,000 लौटे दिख जाना चाहिए। ये 4,000 के लिए मैं यहाँ पे नहीं खड़ा हूँ, पूरा साल मेहनत करता हूँ आपके लिए बेटा। ऐसा नहीं चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं चलेगा। लाइक ठोकी दबा के, लाइक ठोकिए। यहाँ पे देखिए, ऐसा क्वेश्चन चुटकी बजाते ही सॉल्व करना सिखा देता हूँ।